So here's the upper course of the river. This is where it's starting. There was a lot of rain last week, so it's all seeping out the land now and coming down that rock there. And so this would be the upper course, and you can see it's got all the characteristics of the upper course. It's quite fast flowing. It's steep. It's eroded all the sand. There's just the rocks around there. It's seeping underneath those rocks. You can see it flowing around there. More coming down there. It's a bit difficult to see in the thing, isn't it? So I wanted to show you this. So that's the upper course. It's got all those characteristics. It's quite a narrow. It's quite a deep channel as well. I mean, it's under all those rocks. And then onto the middle course. It starts to widen and flatten out a little bit. The speed is slowed down. It's moderate. It's kind of meandering a bit more. You see it there. It sort of meanders a bit more, and then you've got a mix of erosion and sort of deposition starting to come in as well. Yeah, I'm just winding back up here. All the sun's coming in there, but we don't like to complain about the sun. So it starts to become a bit wider. Carry on down here. And then this really is, by now we're sort of into the lower course of the river, and we see the eroded, look, there's steep banks there. That's maybe still considered a characteristic of the middle course. And then we get meanderings as well, where it's split into two, and then you get these sort of the oxbow lakes. Can you see that there? That would be characteristic of the middle course, actually. And then as we get further down, you can see that, look, that's the lower course. There's the delta plain there. Hopefully you can see that with the sunlight. You've still got a steep bank on that side, but it's much slower moving now, and it's depositing sediment and levees and things like that all the way, and you get a delta and a floodplain. Can you see that? And you can see it all very slowly depositing the sand down the bottom there. So this is a whole course of a river in miniature. It comes out of the shade, so hopefully you can see that. So you can see back up the top there, it came off of the cliff. I've only moved about 10 paces, and you can see the whole course of the river there. And then it's actually flowing out to the sea there. So oh, bit of sunshine there, sorry. I just wanted to show you that because this is a perfect example of fractals as they appear in reality, in nature for us. And in this example, we saw the whole course of the river. I only moved about 10 meters. So you can see all the different parts of the river in miniature. And these are great examples for us out in the wild to, experience what we're learning about. So I just love it because it's like there, all of it is condensed down into the microcosm for us, and there are loads of patterns and cycles that repeat on all scales throughout nature. And once you can learn to see them in the small, you can see them in the big, or vice versa. You can see them in the macrocosm, you can also see them in the microcosm. So, and this is a really concrete example of it, of something that's really relatable to us. You don't need to take a boat trip or anything. You can see the whole course of the river there, just as it comes out of the rock down across this little shingly beach. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because these things, I really like these things. Okay, all right, take care.